Basically, what I'm going to do then on my part is actually look into Christianity versus African spirituality, particularly zooming
Yeah.
into the issue of ancestral worship and okay, they call it veneration. The Africans will kill you. They don't want you to say they worship ancestors. I'm going to actually ride on the wave that you have already presented over the fact that Christianity has African roots, and so the first thing I want to do is to present some few problems that we have, and then I'm going to launch into the topic of the day. The first thing is that our history is served in slices. You don't have one connected history, presented to us where we know this is what happened during this particular age, and everything coming together. It's like everybody cuts a slice where they want to push a particular narrative, and then they
Mm.
stick to that as though
Yeah.
other parts did not exist. For instance, when we talk about the dark ages, those things happened in Europe. Africa was civilized at the time, but you don't get to hear that. So everybody will pick the slice that they want to present, and they present their case with it. So that's one
Yeah.
of the challenges we are dealing with. That the second part of it is that most of Africans, particularly, let me talk about the Bantus, migrated from the western and the central and the northern parts of Africa. So of course, the southern part was occupied, but half a time, most of us migrated from the north, especially the Bantu speaking. We were people of Central Africa. We migrated to the south. I mean, the Hottentots will tell you that you found us here. Those are
Yeah.
the people that it has been proven that they have occupied the south for the longest of times. Those are some of the challenging things about the Khoisans, is that it's not easy to trace where they come from, because they look a little bit like Asians. They also look like
Yeah.
Africans. They also look like Indians. So it's a bit of a challenge there. But most of us come from the north, and most of what we believe, we can trace it back there. Again, because history is given in slices, it's difficult for us to connect these things, and that is why I need to give this background first, so that you can understand how religion actually evolved with time. Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. How religion actually evolved with time. The third thing that I want to present is that Islam was the first one to actually enslave Africans,
Mm.
and you hardly ever hear about Islamic slave trade. You hardly ever hear about that.